Hello everyone, happy morning, a very good morning. I hope and I believe all of you are doing well. A quick note whether I am audible and visible, the audio visual is all good. Yes, amazing. So, welcome everyone to this YouTube live session, and this is episode 45. So, I think we've come a long way. So, episode 45 of NF100, right? So in this episode, we are going to discuss the FMT top 15 mnemonics with the help of MCQs, very, very interesting MCQs coming your way to help you remember the important topics in FMT. So we have top 15 mnemonics that we would be discussing here in this session. And we have the next class. Let me tell you, the next class we are going to meet at 5 p.m. today, where we are going to discuss mnemonics, top 10 mnemonics in pharmacology, part 2. We had part 1 yesterday where we discussed quite a few mnemonics in pharmacology. Today would be part 2, right? Today would be part 2. It's a free live class on the Unacademy app. You need to enroll for it, and if asked for a code, you can use the code Dr. Nikita Live while enrolling. Then we have the next thing, that is, I hope all of you have enrolled for the All India mock test for NEET PG 22, which is now on 26th of February at 9 a.m. Right? So the unique feature about this is going to be that you are going to get video solutions also for the test. Right? There's going to be the solutions. The video solutions would be available for the questions in the mock test. And the next very, very exciting thing that we have is, for today only we have this offer, and which is valid only for the first 500 subscribers, and that is your 3+1. So if you get a 3-month subscription today, you will get 1 month extra subscription free, and this is only for today. So the very purpose of doing this is to help you get covered till your exam. So if you take subscription today, February, March, April, but the NEET PG exam is in May. So to ensure that, even the May is covered, so you'll get 1 month extra with the 3-month subscription. And remember, it's only for today, and that too, it's only for the first 500 subscribers. You can get additional 10% off while you are subscribing to the platform by using the code Dr. Nikita Live, right? And why this is important, the subscription, because we are starting with a 3 months all-in-one revision batch where all the subjects will be covered with the theory, MCQs, IBQs, PYQs. Everything will be covered. Every subject will be followed by a test and then the discussion of that test, right? So this is the batch that I'm talking about, the All Educator Revision batch, which is 3 months. You have 140 hours of revision per day. You will have classes, then you will get time for self-study, you will get break times also. Then there will be a test, and then there will be the discussion. So I don't think you need anything else for your preparation. Once you have this, the 3 months revision batch, and the best thing, you have 3+1 offer also for today for subscription, right? Apart from that, the FMG students also, please remember that we are starting with the new batches for FMG. That is, today we are starting with the new batch even for December 22, and the 3 months batch also for the June students. So we are starting a batch for both today, that is 11th of February. All right. And these are the pricings that you can see. If you have a query, see how much is the price for 3 months. It is 11,250 plus 1 month included in this, right? So let's start with the discussion of the mnemonics here. What do you think is the answer to this one? Which of the following section of IPC are concerned with dowry death? Which of the following section of IPC are concerned with dowry death? Yes, it is your IPC 304B, right? It is your IPC 304B. Remember 304, you have a 304A and you have 304B. 304A, remember A is for April. That means it is your medical negligence, A for April. and B is for bride or B is for BV, whatever you want to remember it with. That means basically it's related to dowry death. So remember 304A is April, medical negligence, and B is bride or BV, that is dowry death, right? Dowry death. Going to the next one, what do you think would be the answer to this? Sexual intercourse by husband upon his wife during separation without her consent is covered under which IPC? Again, so that's the reason that I've put this together, both of them, because you can remember in both of these, B stands for BV. Now 376 IPC, 375 is definition of rape and 376 is punishment for rape, right? So you have 376 A, B, C, D, E. When you have husband and wife, remember B for again BV, that means it is 376B, which is for the husband with the wife during separation without consent. What is 376A? What is D and what is E? Remember 376A means affected for lifetime. Okay, A means affected for lifetime. That means if because of the rape the female undergoes into a vegetative state, lifetime, or there is death, then it is 376A. What is 376D? What is 376D? Remember D for dawn, right? D for dawn. Or dawn ka hota hai gang. So basically gang rape comes under 376D. Okay, gang rape comes under 376D. E stands for 376E. E matlab expert. Okay, expert. Someone who's an expert rapist, that means repeated offenders. Repeated offenders, expert, that comes under 376E, right? So that is your A, B, D and E. Going to the next question, continuing this, all of the following are cognizable, non-bailable offenses, except which of the following? So under your 376, which is an exception, all of the following are cognizable, non-bailable offenses, except which of the following? Yes, absolutely right. It is 376B. Again, B matlab BV wala. So because it's the husband and wife relationship, the wife can be very generous and can save the husband. So if the victim says ki, leave my husband sort of thing, then it is bailable as well, while the rest of them are non-bailable. Okay. So remember husband-wife relationship wala, that is 376B is bailable. Okay, that is bailable. Next one, going to the next mnemonic. All of the following are components of black gunpowder, except which of the following? All of the following are components of black gunpowder, except I see majority answering it as lead peroxide. Some confusion there in between option C and D. Potassium nitrate hai ki lead peroxide hai. So this you can remember as gunpowder. Okay, that is GP. Okay, GP. So like you have exam called UPSC, you have state-wise the Public Service Commission exams. That is your MPSC Maharashtra. Gujarat ke liye it is GPSC, right? It is GPSC. So remember gunpowder is PSC. It is PSC, that is potassium nitrate, sulfur and charcoal. Lead peroxide is not there. Okay, lead peroxide is not there. So remember it is GPSC. Yes, this is also for FMG. Everyone here, this is for everyone, whether you are in your second year of MBBS studying FMT, NEET PG or a FMG candidate. Okay, so remember GPSC, that is PSC is the component, potassium nitrate, sulfur and charcoal. And tell me, how can we identify the gunpowder? How can we identify the gunpowder? Ultraviolet radiation? Is it your infrared rays? What helps in identification of gunpowder? Remember, it's your infrared. Okay, it's your infrared which helps in identifying. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one now. Identify this. What do you think is this? Your I9CT image-based question. The recent I9CT had this image. What do you think is this image showing? Is it Abrus precatorius? Is it Ricinus communis? Is it semicarpus? Or it is Digitalis purpura? Right. The correct answer here is semicarpus. Now, how do you identify this? Is by look at the seed. Okay, look at the seed here. This was the image-based question asked. So in the seed, if you see the pointed thing that you have, okay, the pointed thing that you have, it resembles the nib of the pen, right? The ink pen, right? So you can see that it's like the nib of the pen that you have for writing. So this helps you to remember that this is basically used for writing, that is making a mark. So this is your marking nut. Okay, this is called as marking nut. Now, what is the name of marking nut? When you say semicarpus, remember M-A-R-C. The marking nut will have M-A-R-C in its spelling. That is your semicarpus. What is the active ingredient? Right, the bilava jo bhi isko bolte hain, the second name. So that is semicarpus. That is the marking nut. Okay, that's the marking nut. I've covered all of this toxicology with all the mnemonics, guys. You can check that, the plus subscribers. That will definitely, give you a upper edge in toxicology. All the mnemonics have been discussed in the plus course. Next one, let's go to the next. The clinical picture shown here is seen in which poisoning? This was again one of the AIIMS question, image-based question. The clinical picture shown here is seen in which poisoning? Arsenic, mercury, lead, or copper, right? It is arsenic. Okay, it is arsenic where we see this. What is it showing? It is showing on the palms and soles there is hyperkeratosis, right? All of this is hyperkeratosis. So this is arsenic poisoning. So what is the interesting story of arsenic poisoning? So arsenic poisoning, remember that you have this girl who's a very hippie girl who likes to party all the time. Her name is Marsh Rinch Gutsy. Okay. So her name is Marsh Rinch Gutsy. This is the hippie female, Marsh Rinch Gutsy, who likes to go out all the time. She's getting ready for a party, even though it's raining heavily outside. Still, she wants to go out. So she's getting ready. And when she's getting ready, what is she putting? On the nails, she's putting the nail paint. Okay, she's putting the nail paint. She's putting mehendi. She's wearing shoes which are black colored shoes. High heel black colored shoes is what she's wearing. Listen to the story, then I'll tell you what it stands for. Then she goes out since it's raining heavily outside. The rain drops, falling on her. Then she reaches the venue and she likes Chinese. So she orders chili garlic noodles. Okay, she orders garlic noodles. Once the main course is done, she orders the dessert. And what does she order in dessert? The red velvet cake. Okay, she orders red velvet cake. And after that, she drinks water finally. And after drinking water, she gets diarrhea, cholera-like features because the water was contaminated. So all these are the features of arsenic poisoning. What is Marsh Rinch Gutsy? Marsh Rinch Gutsy are the tests which are done for arsenic poisoning. Right? You get this question. Marsh test is done for arsenic. Nails, the nail paint is the Mees lines, right? What do we get in arsenic poisoning? Nail paint is the Mees lines, the Aldrich Mees lines. Mehendi is the hyperkeratosis, right? Hyperkeratosis. Then black colored shoes is, it can cause your black foot, right? It can cause your black foot disease. After that, going in the rain, raindrop pigmentation, rainfall falling on her, that is raindrop pigmentation. Garlic noodles is basically your garlic odor. So what odor is seen with arsenic poisoning? Garlic odor. Red velvet is the stomach mucosa. Okay, what is the appearance of the stomach mucosa? It is red velvety stomach mucosa. Features like cholera. Arsenic resembles cholera poisoning. So remember this, arsenic poisoning is a very, very important topic. There are every point that I've told you is a question in itself. It's a potential question in itself. So if you remember it in the form of story, you will never forget arsenic poisoning, even after you clear your NEET PG or FMG exam, right? You'll remember it for lifetime. So that was hyperkeratosis. The image was showing hyperkeratosis, the mehendi that is seen with arsenic poisoning. Going to the next one. IPC 85 is which of the following? What do you think is correct for IPC 85? Oh, is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? What do you think it's for IPC 85? Absolutely right. IPC 85 is a person who under involuntary intoxication. Involuntary. That means not voluntary. I did not do it by my choice. I was forced to do this. He has committed an act, and because it was involuntary, I did not do it out of my choice. So I am not liable for the act. So involuntary intoxication, not liable for the act, is IPC 85. You remember this as 85 5F for forced intoxication. The intoxication is a forced intoxication. So where do you have voluntary intoxication, which IPC is voluntary intoxication? 5 is forced. 4 is foul. Avinanda, 4 is foul. Okay, I'll come to that. See, forced intoxication is 5. Okay. Self-intoxication, that means voluntary. That is IPC 86. That is voluntary and the person is responsible, liable for the punishment. 84. Okay, when you write 84, 4 wala is the one which is foul. Okay, 4 is foul. So someone who has a foul mind, that means insane, McNaughton's rule, is your IPC 84, not responsible for the act. Okay, not liable for punishment. That is 84. Okay, so 84, 85, 86, 85 is forced, that is involuntary intoxication, and not liable for the act. Okay, not liable for the act. Next one, let's go to the next one. Which of the following is a feature of near shot? Is it everted edges? Is it tattooing? Is it blackening? Is it singeing? Which of the following is a feature of near shot? Everted edges, tattooing, blackening, singeing. I know this is confusing. Many of you are saying it's singeing. The answer is not singeing, but we are talking about near shot, not the close shot. Right. So someone has got this, right? Nisha, yes, Anjali, Nisha. That is tattooing. Remember, it is tattooing which is a feature of near shot. Now, the trick to remember this, basically for your tattooing, blackening, singeing, scorching, look at this table. So you have contact shot, which is in contact with the skin. Then you have close, near, and distant. Now you will have everything present. That is tattooing, blackening, singeing. All of that is present in the close shot. Close means everything is present. In near shot, you see that the only thing which is present out of those three, that is your tattooing. It is only tattooing which is present. So how do you remember this is when you write tuberculosis. Okay, when you write tuberculosis. Okay, remember the TBSS. Alphabetically jo aayega TBSS. That is singeing, scorching, blackening, and tattooing. Okay, that is what it is. This goes in this direction. That means SS, singeing and scorching, is seen at a small distance. It's seen at a small distance. T is the one, tattooing is the one which comes at a relatively greater distance. Near shot means more than close. It is only your tattooing which is present. Close is the one which will have all of them. Distant mein kuch nahi rahega. ठीक है? Is this clear with everyone? So remember tuberculosis, TBSS. When you read ulta, SS at a small distance. Then you have blackening. Then you have tattooing. So the one which is present at a larger distance If you are asked, arrange in the sequence from a near distance, like smaller distance to a larger distance, SS will come first, T, tattooing will come later on. So remember, near shot is tattooing, okay? And then everted edges are seen only in contact shot. When it's a contact shot, greater force, the edges will be everted and the shape would be stellate shape. Okay, all these are important questions. Okay, all these are important questions that you should remember. Stellate shape, everted edges, contact shot. Close mein everything is present, TBS. Near mein it is only T, that is tattooing which is present. Okay, only tattooing which is present. All right, going to the next one. So this we have seen tattooing, blackening and singeing and scorching. These are the definitions which are given. Next one. In a bomb blast, all injuries can occur except which of the following? In a bomb blast, all injuries can occur except... Absolutely right. It is fracture. Remember the trick in a bomb blast. So when I write blast, remember it is BLA. That means it is bruise, it is laceration and it is abrasion. Bruise, laceration, abrasion. Fracture is not included here. This is basically called as Marshall's triad. Okay, this is basically called as Marshall's triad of injuries in a bomb blast. BLA, bruise, laceration and abrasion. There's no fracture there. Okay, that's the next mnemonic to be remembered. Going to the next one. Important question. Choking is seen in which of the following? Revolver, sporting rifle, shotgun or pistol. Where do we see choking? Yes, very good. Okay, so remember it is shotgun. It is not revolver or pistol. It is shotgun. You can remember this as choking. Okay, choking is like choking. Okay, choking is like choking. It is present in shotgun. Okay, it is present in shotgun. So remember, choking is choking. It is present in shotgun. Now what is choking? Choking we know कि जब narrow हो जाता है कहीं lumen, that is what is choking. So remember that choking is a constricting device. At what end? At the muzzle end of the shotgun. What is the purpose? Why do we do? So that the spread will be less. Okay. So the spread of the shot is less. Okay. It's basically used to lessen the spread of the shot from the shotgun. So remember, choking is choking. It is present in shotgun. Okay, that's the next mnemonic there. Going to the next one. What is the cause of death in freshwater drowning? Is it myocardial ischemia? Is it laryngeal spasm? Is it vagal inhibition? Or is it ventricular fibrillation? What is the cause of death in freshwater drowning? Okay, so mixed answers here is what I see. The correct answer here is ventricular fibrillation. Easier. Fibrillation, remember, freshwater drowning. F for F. Freshwater drowning, F for F is fibrillation, is the cause of death. At least remember this much. I'm not going into the details of the topic of drowning. Freshwater, remember F for F, it is fibrillation, is the cause of death. Okay, that's the next mnemonic there. Going to the next. Formication and delusion of persecution occurs in which of the following? Right. See, formication basically means your what, tactile hallucinations, the Magnan's symptoms. Okay, remember that Magnan's symptoms. This is basically a feature of cocaine poisoning. Okay, that is your cocaine poisoning. How do you remember cocaine poisoning ke important points? Remember, cocaine is like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola cocaine is like cockroach. Okay, it is cockroach. So Coca-Cola ke jaise black color. So the person can get black tongue, black teeth is what can occur with cocaine. Cockroach moving on the skin, that is your tactile hallucination, that is your Magnum symptoms. So remember that cocaine is Coca-Cola, black color, and cockroach, that is the insect moving, that is tactile hallucination, Magnum symptoms. And cocaine, what symptoms do you get? NEET PG 21 question. Sympathetic, right? It has sympathomimetic. It will cause sympathetic system activation wale symptoms. There would be tachycardia, there would be hypertension, right? You would get sympathomimetic jaise features. So remember cocaine, Coca-Cola and cockroach. Okay, Coca-Cola and cockroach. Next one, interesting. So what does the image show? Is it garroting? Is it mugging? Is it banstola? Is it smothering? Okay, very good. So yes, all of you have got this right. Amazing. So the image is basically showing mugging. Now what is the meaning and how do you remember all of this is? Remember that mugging is like hugging. Okay, it feels like the person is hugging the person, another person, but from behind, right? In the elbow basically. So remember mugging is like hugging. So mugging is someone hugging from behind. That is mugging. Which is the one which uses ligature? पीछे से ligature डाल के अगर किया तो what is that called as? Is it garroting? Is it banstola? Is it smothering? See, ligature wala, when I write ligature, okay? When I write ligature, it is all your G-A-R-T, that is your garroting. Okay, that's your garroting. So remember, ligature wala is garroting. Banstola, remember Banstola, B-A, it is with a bamboo. Banstola with a bamboo, that means with the stick. Okay, that is with the stick. And smothering is external orifices have been covered, obliterated. Let's have a look at the images. So this is hugging from behind, that is mugging, right? This is the stick, that is the bamboo. So this is banstola, and this is a modification of garroting. Rather than putting a ligature, it is the iron rod which is put here. This is called as, this is another question which is asked. This is Spanish windlass. Okay, this is Spanish windlass, which is a modification of garroting. Okay, Spanish windlass, modification of garroting. And this is smothering. Okay, you can remember this image. The girlfriend smoothly, smothering matlab smoothly killing the boyfriend by smothering. Remember this visual image, that will help you to remember what is smothering. So remember, smoothly killing the boyfriend by externally covering the orifices with the pillow, right? They have been externally covered. So that is smothering there. Okay, that is smothering there. Okay, going to the next one. Chocolate brown postmortem lividity is seen with which of the following? Chocolate brown PM lividity is seen with which of the following? Absolutely right. It is potassium chlorate. Remember, when I say chocolate, CH is CH. It is potassium chlorate, which has your chocolate brown PM lividity. What is the PM lividity with opium? What is the PM lividity with opium? Opium. If someone takes opium, zindagi barbad, zindagi puri kali. काली हो जाना मतलब black color. Okay, so never take opium. जिंदगी काली हो जाएगी. That is your black color. Okay, that's the black color with opium. All right. So that was the last mnemonic in the today's discussion that we had. I hope you have enjoyed all these mnemonics. I think we have seen almost 15 mnemonics in FMT. That was just a glimpse into how the other mnemonics have been covered in the plus course as well. All the Plus subscribers, make sure you've seen the toxicology wala course. And today we will have at 5 p.m. pharmacology mnemonics, a mixed bag top 10-15 mnemonics in pharmacology part 2. It's a free live class. The link is there on the Telegram group. The link is there on the app. You can enroll, and if asked for a code, use the code Dr. Nikita. All right. So thank you so much everyone for joining for this one. Yes, Dr. Medicos, all these classes are for FMG students also. The NF100 series. Please watch all the 45 episodes for your FMG exam. The students have vouched for it that it helps big time in your exam. Okay. So thank you so much everyone. Goodbye. Take care and keep studying, keep revising and keep winning. Thank you.